The temperature has jumped up to above zero. It's going to rain. What a perfect time to go to the woods. I have a 40-meter vertical stowed away in the pack, and we're hoping that this is what's going to be able to allow me to contact Zulu Sierra 3 Delta. Now up in the woods here, some good trees for suspending a 40-meter vertical. And as for me, it's very warm. Don't need gloves or a sweater or anything. Danny, the white whale, my white whale. I've tried several times with my dipole, but 40-meter dipole needs to be up very high for DX, and I just don't think I can get it that high. So today I have a vertical. Hopefully the vertical will perform better than the dipole. I'm going to set up the shelter, collect some wood to cook dinner, get the antenna ready for tonight. So it's just started to rain, which is good because I have a little rain tarp set up, and I collected a bit of wood. Going to have an open fire tonight because I'm going to cook some shashlik on the fire. And we got the little mountain shelter tonight. Don't always need to use the firebox and teepee. Used it for many years. Comfortable place to sleep. And got a little loft up there to hang some equipment. I'm going to run the antenna inside and use the radio tonight after dinner. This little shelter is double walled. Helps it to stay a bit warm. It's extremely strong. I've had this in winds 130, 140 kilometers an hour. Held up quite well. But of course there's no fire inside, so it's a constant battle. Not so much to stay warm, but to dry everything out. So we have the line up in the tree that we're going to use to suspend the antenna from. So these two spools here contain the wire for the 40-meter vertical. And this spool here contains enough wire for a 20-meter vertical with 4 radials. Very tiny, very lightweight, easy to set up, strong, and not expensive. So the antenna is hooked up. It's a homemade feed point. May look a little crooked, but it definitely works. And one counterpoise is headed over that way. Another one over there. One counterpoise over here. I like to keep them elevated after reading Rudy Severin's papers. Seems elevated radios are very nice. Go down and take a look here. All of the ends of the wire have shock cord on it, so the wire, you can trip on it and pull on it without it breaking or coming loose, and then it gives a nice piece of cordage to tie, keep things taut. It's a lot of wire on those little spools. Yeah, this is 26 gauge Davis Polystealth. Marvelous wire, extremely strong, almost impossible to break by hand, and very lightweight, makes excellent field antennas. One of the best things I ever bought for my portable station with this wire. In here, some dry material for starting a fire, some wood shavings, and birch bark, and in this bag I got some shashlik. It's been marinating for about 24 hours. Skewers here, we're going to skewer this meat, and when the coals die down we're going to slowly barbecue it while we tune in on 40. Well, the fire is going, feels good. Peter is making noise, got a bit of wood chopped up, a bit extra over here. We're going to get a good bed of coals and cook up some shashlik. But for now, I'm going to tune up 40 and see if we can get this new antenna to work.
What's the disposition on 20, Paul?
So dinner is coming along all right. It'll be done in a minute. So the rain's picking up a bit, but at least the radio's not going to get wet. So we got a visitor in the woods here. OSO hiked out to the camp. Definitely raining. Definitely need fire.
It's nice out here though, it's getting warm.
Yeah.
Okay, next, Danny, if you call this station in Ontario, Victor Echo 3, Echo Foxtrot, Quebec. Go ahead, Danny. Okay, Victor Echo 3, Echo Fox, Quebec, Sierra 3 Delta, do you copy?
Zulu Sierra 3 Delta, I copy you 5-9. This is Victor Echo 3, Echo Foxtrot, Quebec.
I don't know if he was on or not. He's not very strong here. Let's see here. Next we got the next.
They seem to give up on you pretty quickly there.
Yeah. VE3EFQ, over.
I'm sorry, sir. I know you said something about S2, but I'm not copying you well enough to make a contact. The band is still building. It's quite early on the band, although it's very late on the time. Maybe in about 10 minutes I'll be able to copy you. Signals are coming up all the time. 7 Sierra 1 Alpha Fox Sierra. I made a note on my pad and hopefully I'll catch up with you before I'm here. ZS 1 Alpha Fox Sierra, with apologies. Okay, Echo 3, Echo Foxtrot, Quebec, Roger.
Roger, Roger. QSL, Victor Echo 3, Echo Foxtrot, Quebec. You're a 5-5 in Ontario, over.
I QSL, sir. Victor Echo number 3, Echo Foxtrot, Quebec, and I'll send you by the post with the station I heard earlier. Thank you for the 5 and 5. Your 5 and 5 with me also, sir. I believe it is. Many thanks, sir. ZS 1 Alpha Fox Sierra.
So I think that's South Africa, which means that Danny couldn't hear me a couple hours ago, but I can hear South Africa clearly still, and it looks like South Africa can hear me now, so that's good news that the antenna 40-meter vertical is working. So it's morning in here, kind of cramped quarters compared to the teepee. It's been raining pretty much all night. I'm going to try some PSK 31. We've had some contacts this morning to Newfoundland and another in Ontario, not too far away, as well as the west coast of the US, California. So the antenna is definitely working. So we're packing up the station. It's been raining pretty good. I had a good chat on PSK 31 with John, NOJDS. So that was the last contact. It'd be hard to top that, given that we've been trying this for a bit. I got about a half an hour, 40 minutes of work in the rain here to take everything down, and then it'll be time to go home and dry everything out. So we are along the edge of the Niagara escarpment, and there's lots of giant cracks and caves and holes in the ground. I need to be quite careful walking around out here, especially when there's deep snow. It can cover up the holes, and you can basically just drop down inside a hole. There's a nice view here today. Lots of water around, a bit of fog. So the camp's taken down. Weather's cooperating, it's not raining. Everything's loaded into the bag, pretty much ready to walk. So we're almost back to the road. You can hear the cars going by. The temperature has been going up all day, and the forest is slowly turning into a swamp. There's several inches of water here. Good thing my boots are waterproof.